is Melissa with DIY from a Southern Belle's Eye. Today I would like to show you how to make this wreath. Today we're going to make a wreath for Christmas. It's called a ribbon technique and I hope you like it. So let me tell you what we're going to need to get started. We are going to need a wreath. Now this is an 18-inch wire wreath form. My mesh is 12 inches wide and my blue mesh is 10.5 inches wide. And then we'll need pipe cleaners, your rotary cutter, your 12-in-1 tool, which is the pliers and the wire cutters, scissors, and of course your choice of ribbons to match your mesh. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to gather up the 12-inch side of our mesh and secure that with a pipe cleaner. Now we're going to select a starting point, and that's going to be this cross bar here, and we're going to be threading onto the second from the inside ring. So just put this around here and twist to secure it. The idea with the ribbon method is that we're not going to be cutting the 6-inch or 8-inch or 10-inch pieces. We're going to use just the whole entire length to fill up the wreath. So we'll put one edge between the first rung and the second rung. Maybe I should just leave it down here. And we'll take the second edge and pull it through on the opposite side of the second rung. Then we're going to find the length of it and pull it up like that. So essentially what we're doing is we're gathering the ribbon onto the wreath form. So we'll pull it up and then gather. And pull it up and gather. This definitely eliminates all the raw edges and all the little stray frays that you get when you cut this mesh. So I think we're going to use about 2 yards in this one section because we want it to be nice and full. Pull it up and scrunch. Pull and scrunch. Make a little adjustments here. Make sure that it all pulled up nice and tight. Just try to keep that all nice and even. These 2 pieces pulled up. Okay, let me get a little bit further along here. That looks full enough to me. So I'm going to go across this piece and pull up on the other side. Now we're going to flip this over and I'm going to insert a pipe cleaner through the mesh across that bar down the other side, and then I'm going to gather it on the opposite side and twist that to secure it here so it doesn't come undone. Up this first ring and then I'll come right back to you. This is going to be pretty. Thank you so much for the positive comments on my tutorials. A very good friend of mine said, I love your tutorials, when are you going to do a quilt one? Well, that's going to be next week, but I am going to do one. Okay, so I'm continuing around this wreath and I'm just pulling the ribbon up tight and then sliding it, so gathering it, if you will, trying to keep it semi-even. This is called the ruffle technique. Seems kind of fun. I'm excited for the final product. I think this is a very pretty method. I love ruffles on anything and everything, so I'm loving this. So pretty to me. Now this white mesh has some iridescent threads running through it, so I'm getting some pinks and greens, nice and shiny reflective colors. Okay, we're almost finished with adding the blue mesh to the second rung from the outside ring. Let me finish this up and I will show you what it looks like from the front. So again, we are pulling and gathering. Just want to make sure that the edges of your ribbon are up here at the top. So pulling and gathering. You know how mesh is, it tries to stick to itself. Does a very good job of it too. Okay, let's see. One more piece in there. And then I'm going to cut this and tie it off. This is our wreath that we've just made on an 18-inch wire form. We used 12-inch wide white mesh, about 40 feet, and we used 10.5-inch blue mesh at 30 feet. Now that we have all of the mesh attached to our wreath form, we're going to make a bow. Now the bow we're going to make is a funky bow, and we're going to use 4 pieces of 3 different types of ribbon, each cut to 24 inches in length and angled at the end or dovetailed at the end. Okay, I've already started it and I have 6 ribbons in my hand now, so I'm going to show you what to do next. I'm going to take each one and fold it in half. So you're going to have the loop on one side, you're going to have tails on the other. Then you're going to pinch it in the center. And we're going to stack it in between our thumb and our finger. So we're just going to stack it. Then you're going to reach behind here and twist the back tail so that all of the pretty fronts of the ribbons are facing up. Okay, then we're going to alternate and take the next one. Pinch it in the center. This one is going to go opposite of the one you just placed. You're going to find the back tail, twist it, and hold it in the front. And they'll eventually all pile up on top of each other, and that's okay. We're going to fluff it when we're done. So this is the third piece. Pinch it in the middle. It's going to face this way. So we're alternating the loops from side to side. These bows I think are really pretty. They're very interesting to look at. And I love that you can mix all the different types of ribbon. So we'll stuff it in there. Twist that back tail. Grab the next one. It seems to go pretty quickly as well, which I'm a big fan of that. I like to make things, but I don't want to take all year to make them. This is our last one. And this loop's going to go this way. Okay. Now we're going to take our pipe cleaner, matches our bow. I'm going to slide it under my thumb, pull it around the back. Make sure I get all the ribbons in there. Slide that under my finger. Pinch it really tight and twist. all these up. Make it all fluffy. Now the ribbon that I chose to use is very similar in color, with silver and white and this really pretty blue snowflake. And I just wanted something that was going to be subtle but colorful as well. But it's a subtle color. But this is what it looks like. I think that looks very nice. Now I'm just going to use a pipe cleaner to attach it to the wreath in this spot right here. Oh my goodness, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. This wreath is actually from my mom. She wanted me to make her one because she said she didn't think she could do it herself. And she's always enlisted me to make bows for her church to decorate the fellowship hall and their tree that's in the main foyer every year, and they volunteer me to make all the bows for that project. Okay, this is what we have so far. Now I found these pretty little clips at Walmart. I'm not sure if it's a snowflake or if it's a poinsettia, but it matches my color scheme. It has a little clip on the back, so I'm going to place these around this wreath. Well, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think this looks really pretty. I think my mom's gonna love it. It was a lot of fun to make. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll undertake one using this ribbon method, because it seems a little bit difficult when you're first learning, but it's actually quite easy and it goes really fast, and you don't have all those raw edges where it's going to fray. I like this a lot, and I hope you do as well. Okay, I want to show you something that I purchased already made at Walmart. This was $20. And I looked at this and I said, you know, I think I can make these wreaths prettier and a lot cheaper. And so far I've done that. This is the poof method, and this is going to be one that I try next. Stay tuned. Please leave me a comment in the section below. And don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and ding that bell for notifications on the next video. I'll see you next time. This is Melissa, DIY from a